Dear students, all are welcome for online class on operational research. First, I am going to teach network RTL model or network model. So here, first I am going to explain what are the network. Network plays very important role on all business, industries, financial, how to control the finance and economic, all field that network problems plays dominant role. Now, the network model consists of the two types. The first one is transportation problem. The second one is assignment problem. Transportation problem can be explained through by a small example. Here we have the two units, two major units. One is availability and then another one is the demand or requirements. So now here A1, A2, A3 are the three units for supplying the goods to the demand or the requirement major units, that is 4, 5, 6 and 7. It is denoted by B1, B2, B3 and B4 are the demand or the requirement units. A1, A2, A3 are the supply units or availability of source units. Now we have to be transported. The materials are sourced from I to J is nothing but a network. So the weight between I to J is denoted by Cij. It is called as cost of transportations from I to J. Now the supply unit 1 transport the goods to 4, 5, 6 and 7. These are the demands. Similarly, A2 is an unit, supply unit, transport the materials to 4, 5, 6 and 7. Then A3 is another unit, is also supply the goods from A3 to 4, 5, 6, 7. That is B1, B2, B3 and B4. This one is a small network example. You understand now here? Here Cij is cost of transport from I to J. And the Xij is nothing but the quantity. How much quantity transported to the demand section is denoted by Xij. Or how much send the requirements is Xij. So now the total cost of transportations expressed as, see here, minimum sigma ij Cij into Xij, where Cij is nothing but cost of transportations from I to J. Then Xij is the number of quantity transport from I to J. So this one, the total cost of transportation is denoted by minimum Xi Xj summation of I comma j Cij Xij. This one. Now the network model consists of 4 types. Our network problem consists of the 4 types. The first one is minimum spanning tree problem, shortest path problem, maximum flow problem, and minimum cost flow problem. So we have the 4 types. Again, I have to repeat. First one is minimum spanning tree problem, shortest path problem, maximum flows problem, minimum cost flow problem. So now here the maximum spanning tree does not have the directions, The other three have both directions and weight. The first one, the minimum spanning tree, does not have the directions. And then now I am going to explain minimum spanning tree. It is denoted by MST. It is denoted by MST. Denoted by MST. It is denoted by MST. So here, just here now, here we have to explain through by some graphs, through by the network. See here now, this is nothing but the network problem. Here, 1 to 2, 2 to 4, then 4 to 5. So many directions here we have. Then 5 is nothing but the weight. The weight may be defined as cost, time, and distance. The directions, but in the case of minimum spanning tree, don't have the directions, only weight. The other three having weight and the directions. Now, here, see the network. Here we have, how many nodes we have? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 nodes. And then how many edges? Arc. Arc is nothing but the path between 1 and 2, 2 and 4, like that. The path between 1 and 4 and 1 and 2, 2 and 4 plus etc. is the path. Or sometimes it is called as arc or edges. So in the case we have to see here now. Here, you just listen here now. Here, what is how many nodes in the graph, the network? In the network, how many graphs, how many nodes we have? 1 to up to 5. How many arc we have? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have the 7 arcs. So 5 nodes and 7 arcs. Understand? Nodes is done, sometimes it is denoted by vertex. And then arcs, sometimes it is denoted by the edges. See here now, the path, the weight is nothing but quantity between I to j. Quantity between I to j is nothing but the weight. Here, now, you understand now here. Next we have to explain what mean by the tree, what is the graph, and then what is the connected graph, non-connected graph, and the spanning tree. So we have to explain. Next, we have to explain all the 4 things. So now, I am going to explain all the other things here. See here now. In the graph, we have, first of all, you see here now, in the graph, we here, here we have many things we have. How to explain this one? You just see here now. So for example, I will take here 1 to 2. I will take the small curve. So what do you mean by the connected curve? So here we have 1 connected to 2 is connected to 3, 3 is connected to 4. Here, what the weight here now? 10, 8, 6 and 4. Weight may be time or cost or distance like that. So now this one is a closed path, is connected. All are connected here now. This one is all are connected. 4 vertices. Vertices means that you know that values. Node 1, 2, 3, 4. How many edges here now? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 vertex and 4 edges. 4 vertex and 4 edges. So this one is connected, but it's not a tree. This one is connected, but not a tree here now. Connected, but not a tree. this one, see here now, this one is connected, but not a tree. So how to expand the tree? We have the formula here now. This one is the condition for tree. See here now, tree means we have these things is the conditions. It means that a graph contains n vertex and n minus 1 arc or edges is known as tree. Here we have how many vertex? 1, 2, 3, 4 vertex. And how many edges? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 vertex and 4 edges. So it's connected, but it is not a tree. Then how to say the tree? The tree we have the conditions. N vertex and n minus 1 arcs. N vertex and n minus 1 arc. This one is connected, but not a tree. Sometimes we have to find a subset of this one. We have to find the subset of this one is known as a tree. Sometimes can we have to develop so many more than one subset for this connected graph. 1, 2, 3, 4 is connected, but it's not a tree because 4 vertex. You understand? This one is very important things. Based on this, we have to develop the network problem. So what do you mean by the connected graph? 4 vertex and 4 edges is connected, but not a tree. Tree means we have n vertex and n minus 1 arc or edges. So this one is not a tree. It's connected graph, but not a tree. So from this connected graph, we have to develop so many subsets. The subsets may be tree or may not be tree, but we have to find a group of subset for this network. For example, here we go to here now. So see here now, 1 go to 2, 2 goes to 3, 3 goes to 4. Is not connected. 3 goes to 4. How many vertices we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is a tree, is a one subset. Another one also, see here now, this one. This one is the one set, is a one subset. This also another subset. You understand now? This also another subset. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then one more thing. And one more thing, you see here now. This also 1, 2, 3, 4. This also a subset. It's a tree. You understand? This also a tree now here. And then this also. See here now. This also subset of this one. The first one. 1, 2, 3 is also is a tree. You understand? Because see here now. Here we have how many vertex here? 4. How many edges here? 1, 2, 3. So n vertex, n minus 1 arcs. So 1, 2, 3, 4 vertex. We have 4. What the edges or arc? 1, 2, 3. So therefore it is a tree. So they just exist the conditions for tree. Tree means n vertex and n minus 1 arc. So here, how many vertex here? 4. How many edges? 1, 2, 3. The same things. Here is also another subset. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many vertex? 4 vertex. How many edges? 1, 2, 3. So it also exists the condition of tree. So it's also a tree. See here now. Here is also how many vertex? 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many edges? 1, 2, 3. So it's also tree. So see here now. 1, 2, 3. 3 vertex and then 2 edges is also a tree. You understand now how to find the tree? It's connected. This one is a connected graph, but not a tree. But we have to make it into so many subsets of trees. So these are the example. This one, one type of tree, another type of the tree. This one is another type. This also a tree. All are the subset of this one. All are the subset of this one. So because the tree means n vertices and n minus 1 arcs. So this exists the conditions. So therefore all the four are the subset of the first one is a group of trees. You understand? This one is also a tree. Understand? Clear or not? So this one here, see here now 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 is connected, but 3 is not connected. So therefore this one is not connected. 3 vertex, but the first 2 is connected, the third one is not connected. So therefore it is not a connected. All the 4 are connected, is connected graph, but not a tree, because 4 vertex and 4 edges. So the rule is n vertex and n minus 1 edges as a tree. Is it clear now? This one is very, very important for the network problem. You understand? Next, we have to explain what do you mean by the spanning tree. What do you mean by the spanning tree? I am writing here now. One more time, I am writing. Just you listen here now. Tree, we have to connect a tree. Tree also having the formula here, n nodes or vertex, n nodes or vertex, n nodes or n minus 1 vertex or n minus 1 edges. Suppose a graph contains this n nodes or n vertex and n minus 1 edges is known as a tree. You understand? This one is connected. See here, I will repeat again. This one is connected. This one is connected. This one is connected, but not a tree, because here 4 vertex and 4 edges. It's not a tree. Actually 4 vertex and 3 edges is a tree. Here, this is the rule for the tree. Repeat again one more time. Because since this one is very important for all network problem. So this one connected graph is not a tree. We have to develop many trees of this connected graph. The first one is, so this type. Here how many vertex? 4 vertex, 3 edges. So existing the conditions. So it's a tree. This also another type. Is also 4 vertex and 3 edges is also tree. See this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this also how many? 4 vertex and 3 edges is a tree. This also 3 vertex and 2 edges is also a tree. All are existing the conditions. So all these 4 is a subset of the connected graph. So therefore the connected graph having more than 1 trees. So here this one is not connected. See here now 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 is connected, but 3 is not connected. So therefore it is not connected graph. You understand? Now next we have to explain what do you mean by the spanning tree. Spanning tree is very important thing. Spanning tree is small example here now. Spanning tree, normally we have spanning tree. N spanning tree must have n vertex. Vertex, a graph contain n vertex. N vertex. You understand? N vertex or node. N vertex and n minus 1 graphs. N vertex and n minus 1 graphs. What is this one? So this one, what is the here now? This one, 1 is connected. How many edges here now? How many vertex? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many edges? 1, 2, 3. Here, what is the graph? So because of this one, because See here now. So what is the graph? The graph contains 4 vertex or 4 node. So the spanning tree also have 4 vertex, must have 4 vertex. So in the tree, we have to develop a set of tree. Here, this one is the first tree. Actually, this one is the first subset of this one. This also subset of this one. This also subset of this one. This also subset of this one. So we have how many subset? So this graph have 4 subset. This one is the first tree. This also a tree. This also a tree, and this also a tree. So from the 4, we have to find the spanning tree. Spanning tree is nothing but same number of edges of the graph. A tree contains same number of nodes and less edges. So same number of nodes. How many nodes here now? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this subset, the subset tree also having 1, 2, 3, 4 vertex and 3 edges. So it's also spanning tree. See here now, how many vertex here now? 4 vertex. Since this also have the 4 vertex, it should be 4 vertex. And also this tree is also spanning tree. Here, what is this one? How many vertex or how many nodes? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's also tree. So therefore, this is also a spanning tree. You come to this one. How many vertex here we have? 3. So actually, the parent graph having 4 vertex, but this tree also having, it's a subset, also tree having only 3 vertex or 3 nodes. So this one is not a spanning tree. You understand? So this is a spanning tree. This one also spanning tree. This also spanning tree. But this one is not a spanning tree because the number of nodes is less than the original graph, original network. You understand? So what is mean by the spanning tree? You are clear or not? So this one, I am repeat once again. This one is connected graph, but it is not a tree. Tree means we have the conditions n vertex and n minus 1 arcs. Here, see here, 4 vertex and 4 arcs. So it is not a tree. Connected, but not a tree. But the graph, connected graph, have so many subsets of trees. The first one is, see here now, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here, how many vertex? 1, 2, 3, 4. This also a network, 1, 2, 3, 4 vertex, and how many edges? Only 3 edges. So this is also a tree, but it's also a subset of G, connected graph. See here now, the other one also tree, because how many vertex here now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 edges. Existing these conditions is also tree and also a subset of the graph, the original one, first one. See here now, here is also 4 vertex. 1, 2, 3, 4 vertex. How many edges? 1, 2, 3. So it's also a tree existing these conditions. Here we have how many vertex? 1, 2, 3. How many edges? 1, 2. So therefore, this also exists in the conditions. So therefore, the first one, the second one, the third one, and the fourth one are the group of trees in the graph, in the connected graph. So the connected graph is not a tree, but the subset, all 4 are tree. You understand or not? This one is not connected. First 1, 2, 3 nodes. First 2 is connected. This one is not connected. Therefore, this one is not connected. You understand? So, what do you mean? Graph and then tree. Next, we have to find spanning tree. Spanning tree is nothing but the number of connected. Spanning tree is very. I have to write the formula here. Spanning tree. You understand? Spanning tree is number of vertex. Number of nodes. Nodes or vertex both same. Number of nodes of G. G is connected graph. And the trees. Say, you understand? Clear now? The number of nodes of G is a connected graph, and then the number of and the trees are same. The number of nodes of G and the trees are same. So the tree is nothing but spanning tree. For example, here now, so just see here. Just see here now. Sorry. So you write here now, how many edges here now? How many vertex? Nodes, 4. But currently, it's not a tree. This one is the parent graph network. And then how to find the tree? You know that. So this one, n vertex, n minus 1 arcs is nothing but a tree. So already we have 4 subset of the original one. So all are the trees. Then next we have to find the spanning tree. Spanning tree means that the number of vertex same as the number of vertex of the connected graph. So connected graph is how many vertex? 4. So this tree also having 4 vertex. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one is a spanning tree. So this tree also 4 vertex. This also a spanning tree. Then you see here now how many vertex here also 4. So this also a spanning tree. What is this one? How many vertex here now? Only 3. The parent having 4, but this one having 3 vertex is not a spanning tree. You understand now here? All nodes are available for original one. So it's very simple things. You understand? What do you mean by spanning tree and then connected graph, not connected graph. Is this okay? This one is very important things for the network problems. Next we go to next things. Next. So this one, see here now, this one is the network. Already the last explain other things. This one goes to 2, 2 goes to 3, 3 goes to 4, 4 goes to 5, then 3 goes to 5. What the weight here now? Cost of transportations is nothing but the weight. 5, 8, 6, 8, all are cost of transportations. So this one is denoted by the cost of transportation is nothing but the path between 1 and 2. So this one, Cij, 5 is a Cij for 1 to 2. So this one is nothing but the weight. So here, the minimum spanning tree and also having the 2 types. So 2 types of the problem. The first one is transport shortest path. Traveling sales problem. The first one is nothing but traveling sales problems. The second one, other related problems. Here, the minimum spanning tree consists of the 2 types. The first one is traveling sales probability. The second one is other related problems. Other related problems. Traveling sales problem and other related problems. You understand? Traveling sales problem and other related problem. So now we have to find, you know very clearly about the spanning tree. The number of vertex of the original graph and the number of vertex of the tree are same is known as spanning tree. So now we have to calculate the minimum spanning tree. The minimum spanning tree. So that's very important. So we have to find the minimum spanning tree using the two algorithms. The first algorithm is Prim's algorithm, Kruskal's algorithm. Prime algorithms and Kruskal's algorithm. So here Prim's algorithm. So now it is very simple logic here now. Prime algorithms we have to explain. So what is this one? 1 to 2 spanning tree or not? It's not a spanning tree. Yes, this one is a spanning tree. 1 and 2 is connected. How many vertex here now? This one is spanning. How many here? Just you take only the graph is only this one. 1 to 2. 1, 2 is also 3 here now. So it's now 3. 1 to 2 weight is also 5. 2 vertex and then 1 edge, 1 arc is a tree here now. Now you take from the graph. So how to Prime's rule is nothing but from this we have to select the path having the lowest weight. Which one having the lowest weight? The path, the tree that is 1 to 2 having the minimum weight. Having the minimum weight represent 1 to 2. 1 to 2. So that's why we are taking 1 to 2. So we have to form the two sets. Here for the Prime's rules, we have to form the two sets. The first one is connected, is the having the minimum weight. So S1 equal to 1, 2. The other nodes are make it into set 2. That is S2 equal to 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. See here now. 1. You take 1. 1 is 1. What is the weight of 1 to here? The set S1 having 1 to 2, S2 having 3, 4, 5. And then this connected is a tree. So 1 to 3, 1 to 4, and then 1 to 5. You find the minimum weight here. And then similarly, 2 to 3, 2 to 4, and then 2 to 5. You find the minimum one here. You take the first one, 1. What is the 1 to 3? 1 to 3 is how much here now? 1 to 3 is 6. The weight is 6. And then what is 1 to 4? 1 to 4 is not connected. 1 to 4 is not connected. And then what is the 1 to 5? 1 to 5. 1 to 5 also not connected. So therefore, what is the minimum value here now? Only 6. Minimum value is 6. And then next we come to this one. 2 to 3. What is the 2 to 3 here now? 2 to 3. 2 to 3 having 7. Already we have 6 is the minimum value. What's the 2 to 4? 2 to 4 also having 8. And then next right, what is the 2 to 5? 2 to 5 is not connected. Is not connected. 2 to 5 is connected having 6. See here now. So in the case 1 to 3 is having 6 and then 1 to 4 not connected. 1 to 5 is not connected. The same things 2 to 3, 2 to 4 and then 2 to 5 is 7, 8, 6. What's the minimum value here? 6. So we have the two possibilities. So you take the first one, 1 to 3 is 6. Here 2 to 5 also 6. 2 to 5 also 6. So from this 2 to 5. 2 to 5 also 6. So now we have to take it this way. 1 to 3 is the minimum value. So therefore now you write here after this you have to take it these things. You understand or not? You want to repeat again? Okay, I will repeat again here now one more time. Here I think so maybe the Prime's rule I will explain. Only the two rules we have. Prime's algorithm and Kruskal algorithm. Prime algorithms first step to find the minimum weight. Find the minimum weight here. What the minimum weight here now? 1 to 2 having. This one is 2. This one is 1. Having minimum weight is 5. So it's a tree. This one 1 to 2 is a tree having minimum weight. Take it as set 1. Take it as set 1. This one is set 1. 1, 2. And then the remaining all the other nodes is denoted by 2. That is out of this one, out of S1. So we have to take it as 3, 4, and then 5. This one is out of the tree. Out of this tree is take it as another set. So this one. First you have to take it 1 to 2 here now. 1 to 2. You have to select the minimum value here now. We have to select the minimum value. See here now. What the minimum value here now? 1 to 2, one set. Then other out of the tree are the nodes are 3, 4, 5. So we form this one is the first set. So how to select the 1, 2 as S1? So from the network, from this network, you find the minimum weight. The path contains the minimum weight. Which path contains the minimum weight? 1 to 2 having minimum weight is 5. So that is take it as set 1. S1, 1 to 2 having the minimum weight. And then all the other nodes out of this tree is take it as set 2. Set 2 equal to 3, 4, 5. Next we have to connect here now 1 to 4. We have to select the minimum value for 1 to here. So this one. Next we have to write here now. So transport here 1 to 3. 1 to 3. How many weight here now? 6. 1 to 3. How many weight? 1 to 3. 1 to 3 6. And then 1 to 3 6. And then 1 to 4 not connected. 1 to 5 is not connected. So 1 to 3. You see here now. It's not these two not connected. This one is connected. Next you have to take it 2. 2 to 4, 2 to 4, 2 to 3, 2 to 4, and then 2 to 5. From this you find the minimum weight. Then next you have to collect 2. 2 to 4, 2 to 3, 7 weight. 2 to 4, 8. 2 to 5, 6. So here the minimum is 5, 6. Minimum 2 to 5 is 6. So we have the two minimum values. 1 to 3 having minimum value, and then 2 to 5 also having 6. From this network, and then 2 to 5 is not connected. It's not here. This one is not favorable. So 1 to 3 is a correct one. So therefore this also represent the tree. This one also 1, 2, 3 represent the tree here now. This also tree, but here this one 1 to 2 and then 1 to 3 you take. So now again we have to replace here now. We make it this one. Make it this one. The set 1 into here. This 3 also. Already you take it 3 here now. So now you write now because 3 having the minimum value, you take it in the first set, and then here the set 2 3 is removed. So next the same process continue again. The same process continue again. Then 1 to 4. What's the 1 to 4? 1 to 4 is not connected. 1 to 5 is not connected. So there is no minimum value. Then 2 to 4. What the 2 to 4? 2 to 4 is 8. And then what's the 2 to 5? 2 to 5 is 6. Okay, 2 to 4 is 8. And then 2 to what's the 2 to 5 here now? 2 to 5 is 6. So the minimum value is 6 here. Then what's the 3 to 4? 3 to 4 is 8. It's not higher than 6. Then 3 to 5. 3 to 5 is also 6. So now we write here. Now we have to write here 1 to 2, and then 2 to 4 is 8, and then 3 to 4 is 5. Here, which one you have to take it here now? Here 2 to 5, and then 2 to 5 is also 6. 2 to 5, 6, then 3 to 5 also 6. But this one already we have 1, 2, 3. 1 goes to 2 and then 3. Then 2 to 5 also 6. So now we get, removing this one, 5. Removing 5. Here you are adding here now. Here also adding. This one is also adding here. This one also adding 5. 5 is the minimum value. Okay, you understand now? 2 to 5. 2 to 5 is the minimum value. So you have to take it, the minimum value is in the set 1. Now here we are having the 4. What the 4 here now? Then 1 to 4, how much is not connected? Then 2 to 4, 2 to 4 is 8. And then 3 to 4, 3 to 4, 8. And then 5 to 4 is also 8. So therefore the 8. So now we have to take it, this one as the 4th here now. Now we write here, this one. This one is also right. Here. Now you write 4 here now. This one becomes 0. You understand now? Or how to get this one? Understand or not? Here we are having like this. 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, 1 to 4, and then 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3 is connected, other two are not connected. So the minimum value is 6. Then what's the 2 to 3? 2 to 3 is 7. 2 to 4 is 8. 2 to 5 is 6. Then you have to take it as 1 to 3. 1 to 3 is 6. So now we write here now 1, 2, and 3. And then they continue the process just like that. Next we go to you understand now here. Next page. We are going to the next page. See here now. Five. And then you coming here now. Next one is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All the 5s are here now. S1 is the same things. 1, 2, 3, 5, and then 4 is also we have. So like this. So now we get here now. Then from this we have to form a network here now. What the value now here? 1 is connected to 2. 1 is connected to 2, and then 1 is connected to 3. You understand? 1 is connected to 2, and then 1 is connected to 3, and 2 is connected to 5, 6, and then 2 is connected to 4. 2 is connected. See here now, the first one is connected to 3 is less value, and then 2 is connected to 5 is 6. And then this one, what is the 2 to 4? We have the 3 values, 2 to 4, 3 to 4, 5 to 4, also having 8. So now I select only 2 to 4 is only 8. So this one is nothing but how many vertex here? We having 5 vertex, the same. The parent also having the 5 vertex, both same. And then how many edges? 1, 2, 3, 4 edges. So it means that it's a tree and also satisfy the spanning tree conditions. So therefore, this is nothing but a spanning tree. What is the weight of the spanning tree? here this one 6, this also 6, this also 6, this also 6. Adding all this, we are getting W equal to 25. So the spanning tree contain the weight 25. Is it understand or not? Is okay. See here now, it's clear now. It's okay or not? Yes, it's connected. So this one, suppose for example, 1 to 4. 1 to 4 is not connected directly. And then 1 to 5 is not connected. 2 to 4 connected. 8. 1 to 4 is not 8. So like that. Then you have to form this one. So the minimum spanning tree, this one is nothing but the minimum spanning tree. It means that having the minimum weight. You understand? Through by this. So S1 equal to 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5, and then 4. It's also having like this. Is it clear now? So this one is nothing but the minimum spanning tree. Having minimum spanning tree is this one. The whole thing is minimum spanning tree having the weight W equal to 25. This span calculated by using Prim's algorithm. Next one is Kruskal tree. How to explain the Kruskal algorithm? Kruskal algorithm, I think so. Maybe you are very clear now. It's okay. Then next we go to the second one. Kruskal algorithm. You write. See here now. No, sorry. See this one. Next one is the Kruskal algorithm. Kruskal algorithm, the same things. We have to arrange the path in the increasing order, the weight of the path in the increasing order. The weight of the path in the increasing order. So already we know that the path we know. So 1 to 2 having the weight how much? 5. 1 to 3 having 6. 2 to 5 having 6. And then 3 to 5 having 6. And then 2 to 3 having 7. 3 to 4 having 8. 4 to 5 having 8. 2 to 4 having the weight. So this one. Here we have to find the connected but also tree, spanning tree. We have to connect, we have to check this one. For example, here we go to refer the previous one. Refer the previous one. Sorry. Refer the previous one. Put the parent here now. See here now. From this, we have to find 1 to 2 having 5. Then 1 to 3 having 6. And then how much here now? 2 to 5 also having 6. Then 3 to 5 also having 6. And then 2 to 3 having 7. Then 2 to 4, 3 to 4, and 3 to 5 also having 8. So that's why we have to write for the Kruskal algorithm, we have to arrange the weight of the path in increasing order. So 1 to 2 having the weight 5, 1 to 3 having 6, 2 to 5 having 6, 3 to 5 having this one 6, 2 3 having 7, 3 to 4 having 8, 4 to 5 having 8, 2 to 4 having 8. Here you take the 1 2 here now. 1 2 connected, 1 3 connected, 2 5 connected. Then 3 5, 3 5, 3 5 connected. Suppose you connected, so we are not getting 3. You understand? Suppose 3 5 is connected. So all connected, all the 4 wood nodes connected means that is not a tree. So this one is not possible. So this one is not possible. Then 2 to 3, 2 to 3 connected. So this also is not a tree. You understand? It's closed. So it's connected but not a tree. So this one is also is not possible. Next 3 to 4, 3 to 4, 8. 3 to 4 is connected. 3 to 4 is okay. What's the 4 to 5? 4 to 5, we are adding here. Suppose we are adding 4 to 5. What is this one? 4 to 5 connected. Then this is not possible. So therefore, only the possibility is 1 to 2 connected, 1 to 3 is connected. Every time so you have to check the tree, spanning tree conditions exist. 1 to 2, 2 vertex, and so 2 vertex and 1 edge. This is okay. Then 1 to 3, 1 to 3 is also this one, is also a tree. See here, 1 to 2, 1 to 3 is also a tree. Suppose, and then 2 to 5, 2 to 5. 2 to 5 is also possible tree. 2 to 5 also 6 is also possible. Then 3 to 5. 3 to 5 just join here. This one is closed. Closed means it's not a tree. So this one is not possible. Cancel. And then 2 to 3. 2 to 3. Suppose you this one connected. What happened here now? It's not a tree. This one is closed. It's a graph. So it's not, this also not possible. Then 3 to 4. 3 to 4. 3 to 4, see here now. 3 to 4 is okay. 3 to 4 is connected, possible. 3 to 4 is connected. And then the remaining things is not possible. So now we see here now. How many nodes here now? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Possible. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 connected. How many? N nodes. N minus 1 arc. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. So 4 nodes and 3 arc. So what's the weight here now? 6. This one 11, 19, 25. So the weight also 25. See here now. Here the weight also 25. So what's the connected? This one here now. 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. So it's also having this one. This one is nothing but it's also a spanning tree having the weight 25. So, but the network is different, but the weight of the spanning tree is how much now here? Is 25. So this one is nothing but optimum. Both primes and crystals network are optimum. Thank you very much for your kind cooperation. I have to continue this one in the next class. You clear now here. So the important things in the class is you have to know tree, connected graph, not connected graph, and the spanning tree, and then the rules for the primes for finding the minimum spanning tree weight, and then using the Kruskal algorithm to find the minimum spanning tree weight. Both same, but the network is different. So these both are optimum. Primes and Kruskal algorithms are optimum. Thank you very much for your kind cooperations. So we have to see in the next class. Thank you.